Our final guest today is a celebrity chef who was told to stop being so silly when, at the age of 8, he told his family he would be a head chef by the age of 30, drive a Ferrari when he was 35 and own his own restaurant by 40. He did exactly as he promised, cooked his way to the top, knocked a few years off his goals in the process, and has gone on to present some of the nation's best-loved cookery shows. Please welcome the delightful James Martin.
There you go.
You go ahead and believe that all the woos were for you, but it was that we all went, ooh!
Well, I watch you guys, and you don't have anything to eat.
No, we don't.
It's just water. So
There you go, carry on.
So 7 o'clock.
A gorgeous-looking man and a fresh cream cake.
It was made by me this morning with strawberries from my own garden.
Is that right?
You smell those strawberries. And you go in the supermarket, you can't smell strawberries, can you?
Really? Are you insisting we try this?
Yes.
Please say yes. Thank you.
Pass that down. There you go.
Thank you very much.
It smells like strawberry bonbons.
There you go.
Thanks.
And that's yours. There you go.
That is the best.
Just remember, ladies, kitchen pickers wear big knickers.
James, you see, I love this because it's moist.
Is it? Yeah.
What? Moist is the word I'm going to say. It's beautiful. How do you get it so moist?
And how do you get it so big?
That's amazing. Wow. It's amazing what you can do at 7 o'clock in the morning. But anyway.
I feel so sorry for my children because my birthday cakes are sort of like that.
Is it?
They're pathetic.
Do you bake their birthday cakes?
Well, it's a token gesture. It's not edible.
Is it all in the wrist?
I didn't make it.
Did you really make that this morning?
I did make it this morning, yes.
Is it all about getting the air in?
Yes. Yes. A lot about that, yes.
And the cream and the strawberries.
Yes.
Now, this is gorgeous, but it's not the most slimming of things.
No, well, I'm not into sort of, you know, that low fat sort of stuff. So this is about 6,000 calories there.
In one cake or in the whole cake? In one cake?
As I say,
had cake for 3
it's
years.
full butter, full fat butter. It's proper grub, proper grub.
So is that okay? I mean, because we're talking about food dictators.
Yes.
So clearly you're not.
My father used to be a farmer. I was brought up on a farm, so miles from anywhere, in middle of North Yorkshire moors, and I was brought up with the same old thing about proper food is the best. Proper food is best.
Yeah.
And if you eat seasonal British produce, because there's a big food thing at the moment about British food and everything else, recession. Well, I've been talking about this for 15, 20 years, that we should eat the best of British. An island, we're surrounded by an ocean full of great fish, but we export it all, and we import some fish as well. And the same goes to sort of our meat as well. We've got some amazing produce, particularly this time of year, strawberries, so we should eat seasonal produce. Season is best.
And do you think that's a good diet if you stick to those sort of rules?
Well, I think you've just got to look at... I think you've got to look at the French, and you've got to look at the Italians and the Spanish. They have that same mentality. We don't, and I think...
They use different kind of fats, don't they, though? I mean, we're like...
Yeah, but they still use cream and they still use butter. The French are a big fan of butter in their pastries.
Well,
you know?
yeah,
They use a lot of that, and they don't have the problem that we have. So, but their passion is seasonality. That's what
and cooking.
See,
exactly.
I never do less fat thing either. I don't do...
No.
I love you. Do you know that? You're a Yorkshire lad and all.
I am.
And you can cook and you look like that and you get up at 7 o'clock every night.
You're a feeder then?
Yeah.
I'm a feeder. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to eat any of this, but...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most chefs... Well, I think most chefs are. It's that enjoyment that you get by creating something and
watching someone absolutely in heaven.
And wasn't it the fact that you really, we were talking about school days, that you didn't enjoy school at all, was not a great experience for you, that led you to go for a vocational qualification at your local college.
Yeah,
in
well,
Scarborough.
this is the reason why I got involved. I'm not really into campaigns, I have to say, but this thing came up to me in the office, and I thought, what a fantastic thing to be involved in.
This is called VQ Day,
which is
stands
celebrating
for
tomorrow. Vocational qualification. The obsession is in the UK. We're obsessed with A-levels, and there's big pressure on students nowadays that you've got to go to university. I didn't have that opportunity. I was in remedial English, which was Thicko's English when I was 14, which dictated what I did when I was 16. However, I was doing a thing called life skills, writing cheques and learning how to write bank statements and everything else when I was very, very young. It helped me so much, and I think because of that and the VQ system that I was able to then do catering, it led me on to do other things. And they looked at me as well, he's brilliant at cooking, he's not very good at the academic sort of side of it, so he focused that mind on cooking. And I think there's so many things out there. It was over 3.5 million people did vocational qualifications last year. So to be a part of it, I think
Great idea, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's teaching trades as well, isn't it? And what you're good at.
Exactly. Well, now you're an employer. Now you're actually employing people, and it's very, very difficult when you've got somebody who's got 6 grade A's at A level and has been to university for 4 years, going for the same job as somebody that's been in that particular field for 4 years. Which do you pick? It's a close call.
Which one would you employ in your kitchen?
Generally the person with experience, because experience really counts. And if you've got that vocational qualifications, i.e. you can learn... Well,
give them a big hand.
You can learn how to chop veg and learn how to chop things. Hamlet and Shakespeare was no good to me, and is no good to me now. So what's the point?
But what if they nicked sweets from Woolworths 30 years ago? Would that put you off employing them?
I did that, unfortunately. I didn't sweets. There's a dodgy pack of playing cards in somebody's house, and my dad was I've still got the dodgy pack of
You
playing
got
cards.
told off as well. Then,
I got big time told off.
Yeah.
I got dragged in the police station. My dad
Listen, we're just about out of time. Thank you so much for the cake.
It's all right.
And it's been nice to see you, but thank you so much for the
That's all right.
cake.
Next time I'll bring
James
somebody
Martin,
else.
everyone.